Welcome back to Demolition Worker. Today we explore the incredibly dangerous red zones of an old Iranian oil refinery facility. Hidden inside these massive decaying structures are extremely toxic chemicals and highly unstable radioactive sources from outdated industrial measuring equipment. Human workers cannot safely enter these heavily contaminated areas without risking severe radiation exposure and facing potentially fatal health consequences. This is exactly why our advanced demolition teams rely entirely on heavily armored remote-controlled robots equipped with thick lead shielding. These incredible mechanical beasts represent the absolute pinnacle of demolition technology in 2026, prioritizing human safety above absolutely everything. Before the heavy excavators can tear down the steel towers, we must carefully neutralize every single hidden radioactive threat inside. The atmosphere here feels like a tense science fiction movie, but this is a very real reconstruction project in Iran. Decades ago, engineers used specialized radioactive isotopes to measure fluid levels within these giant pressurized pipes and massive storage tanks. Over many years of total abandonment, those protective casings slowly rusted away, leaving behind a terrifying, invisible hazard for everyone. Now, the entire sector is strictly sealed off with bright yellow warning tape and heavy steel barricades blocking all entrances. Our specialized engineering crew arrives at the perimeter, setting up a highly sophisticated mobile command center safely outside the area. Inside this high-tech trailer, operators stare intensely at glowing monitors displaying real-time environmental data and complex topographical maps. The robotic unit is carefully unloaded from a heavy transport truck, its thick lead armor gleaming under the harsh sunlight. Weighing over 2 tons, this specialized machine features advanced all-terrain treads designed to easily navigate over dangerous industrial debris. A technician runs a final diagnostic check on the sensitive optical sensors and high-definition cameras mounted on the robot. Every single mechanical joint is heavily reinforced and completely sealed to prevent any toxic dust from penetrating the internal circuitry. The chief operator takes his seat in the command center, firmly grabbing the dual joysticks that control the heavy robot. With a gentle push, the massive machine slowly rolls forward, crossing the designated safety line and entering the dangerous red zone. The high-definition cameras instantly transmit crystal-clear video feeds back to the multiple glowing screens inside the command trailer. As the robot navigates through the dark and narrow corridors, we can clearly see the extensive rust covering the walls. Suddenly, the onboard radiation detectors begin to chirp loudly, indicating a significant spike in dangerous gamma rays within the area. The operator carefully pauses the machine, analyzing the complex real-time telemetry data flashing rapidly across the main computer interface. A digital heat map overlays the camera feed, clearly highlighting a bright red spot near the base of a crumbling pipe. This is the exact location of the highly dangerous radioactive isotope that needs to be safely extracted before demolition begins. Slowly, the robot extends its highly precise mechanical arm, which is equipped with specialized gripping tools made of hardened steel. The operator breathes heavily, maintaining absolute focus as he gently maneuvers the robotic claws closer to the decaying metal casing. One tiny mistake here could easily rupture the fragile container, instantly spreading highly toxic radioactive dust throughout the entire facility. With incredible surgical precision, the mechanical fingers firmly grasp the rusty cylinder, slowly twisting it loose from the ancient pipe. The heavy lead shielded containment box on the back of the robot slowly opens its thick lid to receive the payload. Carefully, the robotic arm lowers the highly dangerous object into the secure vault, completely sealing the thick lead door tightly shut. The radiation levels on the computer screen immediately drop back to normal, signaling a highly successful and completely safe extraction. However, the mission is far from over, as the detailed facility blueprints indicate 3 more hidden radioactive sources nearby. The machine continues its slow journey, deeper into the sprawling complex, its powerful headlights piercing through the thick industrial gloom. Every single step is carefully monitored by the dedicated safety team, ensuring the robotic unit avoids any unstable structural hazards. They approach a massive underground storage tank, where highly toxic chemical residues have slowly pooled over many decades of neglect. The robot deploys a secondary sampling probe, carefully collecting a small amount of the mysterious dark liquid for immediate analysis. Onboard chemical sensors quickly identify the substance as a highly corrosive industrial acid that requires special handling during the cleanup. This incredibly detailed real-time information allows the demolition planners to safely adjust their strategies before sending in human crews. Moving past the toxic puddle, the robot finally reaches the central processing room, which is filled with ancient control panels. Here, the radiation alarms scream once again, warning the dedicated operators of an exceptionally strong gamma source hidden behind debris. A massive steel beam has collapsed directly over the targeted equipment, completely blocking the mechanical arm from reaching the prize. The clever operator activates the integrated plasma cutting torch, sending a shower of bright blue sparks across the dark room. Slowly and methodically, the powerful thermal blade slices right through the thick metal obstacle, clearing a perfectly safe path for extraction. The heavy debris pushed aside, the robotic claw gently reaches into the dark machinery to secure the second isotope. Another successful retrieval is quickly confirmed by the cheering crew inside the command center, who are closely watching the monitors. This highly advanced technology from 2026 completely eliminates the horrific risks that human workers once faced on site. In the past, brave individuals wearing heavy protective suits had to manually perform these incredibly dangerous tasks with basic tools. Now, we can accomplish the exact same mission with absolute safety, sitting comfortably inside an air-conditioned mobile command trailer. The robot carefully secures the second radioactive capsule inside its lead-lined vault, preparing to search for the final target. Navigating toward the highest level of the refinery, the machine carefully climbs a steep set of heavily rusted industrial stairs. Its advanced gyroscopic stabilization system keeps the heavy chassis perfectly balanced, easily preventing a potentially disastrous fall into the darkness. At the very top, the final radioactive source is found completely exposed, resting dangerously close to a crumbling concrete edge. The operator must use extreme caution here, as one single clumsy movement could easily knock the deadly capsule right over. He gently inches the mechanical arm forward, carefully sliding the steel claws underneath the fragile cylinder to secure a firm grip. With a firm hold, the robotic arm slowly lifts the highly dangerous object safely away from the terrifying drop into darkness. The final piece of hazardous material is safely locked away inside the armored container, bringing incredible relief to the team. The red zone is finally cleared of all dangerous radioactive threats, marking a massive victory for the advanced demolition crew. The heavily armored robot slowly makes its way back toward the safe zone, proudly carrying its highly toxic cargo inside. As it crosses the perimeter line, specialized decontamination crews immediately spray the machine with powerful chemical neutralizing foam cleaning agents. Every single inch of the robotic chassis is thoroughly scrubbed and tested to ensure absolutely no radioactive dust remains attached. The secured lead vault is carefully detached and loaded onto a heavily armored transport vehicle for safe disposal off-site. With the invisible dangers completely neutralized, the massive steel barricades are finally removed from the main entrances of the facility. The site supervisor happily signs the official safety documents, officially declaring the entire sector completely safe for heavy machinery operations. Now, the real fun truly begins as a massive fleet of giant yellow excavators slowly rolls into the cleared area. These colossal mechanical beasts are equipped with enormous hydraulic shears capable of easily slicing right through thick, solid steel beams. The first excavator extends its massive arm, powerfully crushing a crumbling concrete pillar into a giant cloud of gray dust. Loud metallic crunches echo loudly across the sprawling construction site as the ancient oil refinery is slowly brought down forever. Giant concrete chunks and twisted metal pipes crash heavily onto the ground, creating massive vibrations that shake the entire earth. Water cannons continuously spray the massive debris piles, highly effectively suppressing the thick dust clouds and keeping the air clean. Human workers can now walk safely around the busy site, confidently coordinating the complex logistics of this massive demolition project. This incredible transformation from a highly dangerous radioactive zone to a bustling construction site is a true marvel of engineering. The advanced robotics of 2026 have completely revolutionized the way we safely handle these terrifying industrial cleanup operations. Without these incredible machines, this ancient Iranian oil refinery would have remained a highly toxic wasteland for many more decades. Instead, this valuable land is being rapidly cleared and safely prepared for the construction of a brand new green facility. A second massive excavator easily lifts a huge steel storage tank, effortlessly folding the thick metal like thin paper. Sparks fly wildly into the air as specialized cutting crews begin dismantling the heavier structural supports near the main foundation. The perfectly coordinated dance of these giant machines is absolutely mesmerizing to watch against the beautiful backdrop of the sunset. Every single piece of scrap metal is carefully sorted and loaded onto massive dump trucks for immediate recycling off-site. This highly efficient process ensures that absolutely nothing goes to waste during the complete destruction of this massive industrial complex. The sun slowly begins to set, casting long, dramatic shadows across the rapidly changing landscape of the busy demolition site. Bright floodlights suddenly illuminate the area, allowing the dedicated heavy machinery crews to safely continue their destructive work all night. Watching the giant hydraulic shears easily bite through thick steel beams never ceases to amaze anyone who loves heavy machinery. The sheer raw power of these massive excavators perfectly complements the delicate precision of the remote-controlled robots used earlier. Together, these amazing technologies form the ultimate modern demolition team capable of safely tackling the most dangerous environments on Earth. As the final towering structure slowly collapses into a massive pile of rubble, a profound sense of accomplishment fills everyone. The once terrifying radioactive red zone has been completely erased from existence, leaving behind a perfectly clean and safe slate. This incredibly successful mission proves that human ingenuity and advanced robotics can easily conquer any dangerous industrial challenge we face. We hope you completely enjoyed this thrilling journey into the highly dangerous world of modern radioactive demolition and advanced robotics. Please remember to always prioritize safety and deeply appreciate the incredible technology that protects our brave workers on the field. Thank you so much for watching Demolition Worker today. Please subscribe to our channel for more amazing heavy machinery